Hey everybody, it's Suzanne A. Wells and welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to show you my eBay setup. I see a lot of questions on the Facebook group about how do you set up your eBay room, and it really just depends on what's going to work for you. And you may have read on my blog a few months ago that I moved out into a little cabin in the woods, and it's a pretty small house, but I have finally got my eBay room all set up and wanted to show you. Just if you're still trying to figure things out, or if you've got a small space, it does not have to be expensive. You don't have to buy a whole bunch of organizing stuff. It's just you have to set up something you can work in every day that's going to work for you. So basically, so we have this house that is really small, and my eBay room is off the kitchen. And so the kitchen's right here. There's no door here, so we put up these curtains. They were like $10 at Kohl's, and just to make a little private space where I can close it off and not have to look at it all the time, or can be in there working if other people are in other rooms around me that I won't be distracted. So when people do come over here, they're like, oh, what's going on in there? Are you doing palm readings or whatever? No, it's my eBay room. So we go in here, and I'll just start off with the desk area. Basically, this is my workstation. I'm sorry it's so dark. It's just dark in here. But it's not even a real desk. It's just a folding table. The large desk I had for many years in my 3,000 square foot house was so big we couldn't even get it out when I moved. So this is what I'm using. And I think the older you get and the more times you move this business, you realize it doesn't take a lot of elaborate stuff. You just do what works for you. So this is my filing cabinet, this little pink crate. I had a huge double filing cabinet with these huge drawers for many years, and now I have downsized to just this. Most everything I use is scanned and online or electronic. Bank statements, anything like that is all electronic. So I'm trying not to have any paper in my life. Down here is just storage of labels and office supplies, that kind of thing. And the garbage man is outside, so that's great. So here's my calendar and just stuff like that. So my computer, I have a Mac, and I can't tell you how much I love it. I was really intimidated to learn this, but I had the big dinosaur computer with the huge monitor and all the equipment, the speakers and all that stuff for years and years, and it finally died, and so I moved on to this. It's great for when I have to do my writing jobs because I can go anywhere with it. I can go to Starbucks, I can go to the library, I can just go sit on the couch, and you know, the printer just plugs in, and it's very, very portable and easy. So I like that. One thing I want to show you before I show you my storage situation is how I package my items. So I just put my clothing in these what are called bread bags, and you can get them at Kroger, you can get them at Walmart. They're just actually made for bread. They're gallon size. They come with the twist ties. I don't use the twist ties. I fold up the item and put it in here, and I always try to fold it where I can see the information about the item. So you don't have to write a label on for everything. You just fold it where you can see what it is, and then when it's time to ship it, I can quickly pull it out. So here's another one. It's a Land's End with the tag on it. So you just want to save yourself as much time as you can when you package it. For items that look a lot alike, such as black pants, black anything, I do write a little note, stick it inside the package, because labels fall off and post-it notes fall off, and I've tried every way I know to do this, and this is what works, is putting a note inside the bag. That way it's not going to get separated, it's not going to fall off. So things that you have a lot of that look alike, that's an easy way to differentiate what they are. Because sometimes the tags are on the inside of the item and you can't see it. So that's what I came up with there. Okay, and why do I put it in plastic? Because it keeps it clean. It's ready to go. You can just put it into a mailer. If you know anything about catalog businesses like LL Bean or Land's End or you know, any of those catalog businesses, or even just online retailers like Kohl's, JCPenney's, whoever, this is how they store stuff in their warehouse. It's all in plastic. If you order something from Kohls.com, it comes in plastic. So there's a reason for that, and it's because it keeps everything clean, separated, and ready to pull and ship. So that's my method there. Okay, now here are my tubs. Here's my inventory. This is 80% of my inventory right here. I label things by type and color. So for example, skirts. I'll start a tub for whatever type of item it is. When it starts getting too full and the lid won't close, I separate it out by color. That's just the way my mind works. I know some people do bin numbers and they have all different kind of systems for this. I just do short, sweet, to the point, color. So skirts, here's black and gray skirts. I've got dresses, and then dresses by, let's see, I've got black dresses, yeah, right here. So it's just easier for me to find it that way when it's separated by color. You know, I've got hats, scarves, sleepwear. You know, it's just organized where I can find it. There's no right or wrong way to do this. So these are just your basic storage tubs you can get at Walmart for about $3 to $5 a piece. I always look for these at garage sales, thrift stores, so I can get them cheap and have plenty on hand. Okay, so these are my shipping supplies. Mailers, bubble wrap, my styrofoam head for taking pictures of hats. I use a lot of egg cartons for cushioning. They're great to put around the perimeter of a box, and then you put your item in there so it's kind of floating. If you've got breakable items, I cut them up and put them around pictures. They're great to use for a lot of things, and they're free. Here's some more stuff. That bag is cashmere sweaters that are going to go into a cutter lot. If you sell cashmere, you always get home with some that you didn't see holes in that are not repairable. So instead of throwing them away, you can put them in a lot. I'll put a link to that in the comments section below here on the video. Okay, and just more shipping supplies. I use paper bags. I get them from the grocery store. They're free. They're good for packing and shipping. And then I keep a sewing kit up here so that I can repair things that are easy fixes. You know, sewing up a hole in a cashmere sweater, 4 or 5 stitches is nothing. And then it's sellable. It makes it worth more if you just take 5 minutes to do that. Then I've got a little shoe shine shoe polish kit here for fixing up shoes, lint rollers, stuff like that. Okay, and then this is a rack that my fiance put up there. It's just like a curtain rod with brackets. All of these items that are hanging are washed, steamed, ready to be photographed. So today I'm going to take these pictures and then send the pictures to my virtual assistant, who will then list those items for me while I'm taking pictures of more things. Down here is just a tub covered with a blanket. This bag is stuff I bought on Friday. Today is Monday, so that gets processed as soon as possible. And this tub of shoes is already been photographed and needs to be listed. So this bag right here is the only thing I have bought that is not listed. So I am practicing what I preach on that. Buy it and list it immediately. You can't sell if it's sitting there. Okay, so here's some a little bit more storage over there. This blank wall I use for taking pictures. I just have put a screw in the wall right here so I can hang hangers on it. This is good for men's shirts and stuff that doesn't look good on the mannequin or won't go on the mannequin. So I have this area here, and then my steamer. Now for my regular pictures, I have set up a space in the bedroom because the light is better and I like the background of the louvered closet doors. So here we are in the bedroom, and this is where I set up my mannequin when I'm taking pictures, and you can see that it makes a nice backdrop for your clothing. I have never used the umbrellas and the whole photo setup and all that stuff, the lighting kit. I just find a place in my house that I can do it, and I don't want all that equipment. I just want it easy to do. I use my iPhone to take pictures, edit them on the iPhone. The point here is I'm not the biggest seller, I'm not the best seller, I don't have the biggest store, I haven't been around the longest, but I have found ways to make this work for 14 years, and really the only way to make it work is to create a system that works for you. It doesn't matter what other people are doing. If you're not going to get up and do it every day and be disciplined enough to take your pictures and get your items listed, it doesn't matter what your storage system is or how you're taking pictures if you're not doing the work. So this was just to show you how simple it can be. Get it set up, get it done, get your items sold. So look below the video for links to things I've mentioned here. And if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day on eBay. Bye.